a lot has happened today in the world of DBD, and I think the whole community is in a complete riot. So, hopefully this won't be a long video because, you know, it's not really much to talk about. It's more just like, what the fuck? But at the same time, there's a lot to kind of go through. So, earlier today, it all started with DBD leaks. Was it DBD leaks? Yeah, DBD leaks, that's what they're called, or leaks DBD. They have revived their channel, apparently, on Twitter, and they tweeted out this trailer video, which everyone was like, there's no way this is real, right? Surely this is not a thing, because it's Nicolas Cage. But no, yeah, I mean, it's a way to come back, right? I even retweeted myself saying, what a way to come back to Twitter, or something like that. I don't know what I said. DBD Nicolas Cage. We all thought it was a joke, right? Because there are some different screenshots and things like that. I'll include this one, basically showing the kind of, as far as I'm aware, they're like the owner or leader of DBD leaks. Basically like owning up to it in the Discord, saying that it's all fake stuff. So with this Discord history, basically it looks like, is it Massus? Or it looks like it is a troll. It's a complete fake. It's not real. But then a couple, like an hour-ish later, DBD decided to tweet this with the exact same trailer. Now, they're either rolling along with the massive troll that it is, or they're doing damage control, because I've seen people say, why would they tweet about this before the new chapter, which I understand. I do get that, because the new chapter has also been completely spoiled, the trailer and everything, so yeah. But it is damage control. If they have a contract, a license with Nick Cage or whoever, with all of this stuff, and it's been leaked this early, because this isn't expected until July, so we've still got, I mean, 2 months is not that bad, but obviously it's a massive leak to get out, so it's kind of damage control. With them talking about it themselves is more just like, oh well, cat's out the bag sort of thing. So that's kind of mental. So the whole community is in arms right now because of Nicolas Cage coming to DBD. It is going to be a survivor, not a killer. So I've seen people saying, oh, who's the killer? And I made the joke of like, the killer is called the Wicker Man, and he just yeets bees at you. But yeah, no, it's going to be a survivor. Kind of leading on to that, there's been a DBD roadmap released as well. As far as I'm aware, don't think that Behavior tweeted this one out. I think it's just another leak as far as I can tell. But it seems to be pretty legit. And within this, it mentions quite a few, instead of chapters, paragraphs? Is that what they're called? I think it's a paragraph. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that has basically been confirmed. So there's going to be, at some point, 2 new survivors on their own and 1 killer on their own, as well as different chapters. So Tome 16, there'll also be a new survivor coming out with that, so not like unlockable through the tome as far as I'm aware, but there'll be, you know, a bit like how Michaela came out on her own, Ash came out on his own, things like that. So it's going to be in July, a new survivor, and we basically had that confirmed that that one is Nicolas Cage. It's such a random collaboration, but maybe there's more into it, who knows. August we get another chapter, November we get a new killer, and then January 2024 we get a new killer, a new survivor actually. So it looks like the end of year chapter is going to be a new killer, and a killer only, which is fair enough. So yeah, basically in the next couple months we're looking like we're going to get the chapter coming next month, so new killer, new survivor, another new survivor, a new killer, new survivor, a new killer, a new survivor, and a new killer, new survivor. So we're going to get a lot more characters in this year span. It's kind of weird that they're doing like singular survivors and things. I'm wondering if they're going to be licensed, the ones in between, because I feel like they might try to lean towards getting smaller licenses like they did with Resident Evil, and bring in all these little cosmetics and things like that. I feel like they might maybe start doing that to keep the licenses going, but also to keep content rolling, which I think is the opposite of what the community like. I think a lot of people would agree in saying that they would prefer that Behavior fix bugs and quality of life things, especially with how bugged like maps are at the moment. Spirit, for example, is very bugged. There's a lot of killers with bugs on them right now, a lot of maps with bugs on them, a lot of kill switch things right now as well. I think people would rather they fix that sort of stuff and did major quality of life changes and bug patches, as opposed to bringing out like almost double the amount of new killers and survivors and perks and things like that. but maybe they're doing that as well. In the roadmap as well, they also mentioned gameplay improvements, including a perk meta rework, map balancing, and anti-camping. There was a data leak a while ago. I don't know if I'll even be able to find it. I don't know who released it, but there was basically a data leak of some HUD update about an anti-camping HUD thing, but that's completely open to interpretation. I have no idea what that could even be. Maybe some sort of indication on the HUD of the killer being nearby, but I don't know. As well as some quality of life improvements on there. So a loadout search bar. Finally, we're going to get a search bar. Survivor disconnect bots. So like in mobile, if you don't know, if a survivor DCs when you're playing on mobile, a bot will replace them. So I'm assuming they're bringing that into PC as well, or like console. You know, that the heartbeat accessibility feature, so it's not too much of a stretch to think that they can do that as well in this, especially with how semi-decent the bots actually are in, you know, private games. Player cards. No idea what player cards are going to be. I'm wondering if it's going to be like IRL trading cards, a bit like how they're doing the comics and stuff now, and they've got the board game. I wonder if there's going to be like IRL, like Pokemon cards for DBD. That'd be quite interesting to see. Maybe like Top Trumps. And I remember Top Trumps, any UK people used to play with them in school. But yeah, the High School Musical ones, they were pretty fun. And a player report feedback. So that'll be interesting to see what that is. They did speak, I think about 2 years ago now, about an improved report and banning feature. So maybe some actual way of them bringing that in, of people actually looking at the feedback and, you know, the reports that get sent out. But who knows? Other than that, it's mainly just talking about in-game events. So the one in June is going to be, obviously, the anniversary event. August, who knows? I don't know what ones they usually do in August. I kind of forgot. Maybe some sort of blood rush. October, November, Halloween event. December, Christmas event. And January to February, that'll be the Lunar New Year event, most likely. So that takes us up for the Year 8 roadmap. So, I mean, there's a lot going on. You know, we'll see how, you know, the perk meta thing and the, like, search bar and the bots and stuff will go. But for the most part, there's a lot of new content coming. Leading into the next bit. Look at my segues today. I haven't planned a single bit of this video, and yet somehow I'm just segueing straight through. It's great. The next bit of content we're going to be getting, obviously, is the anniversary next month. The stream is actually, for the anniversary, is the 23rd of May. I'm pretty sure Behaviour themselves disclosed that. If not, I've just seen it around. So if that's wrong, sorry. 23rd of May, I'm assuming on DBD's channel. No idea what time. There'll probably be more things on their Twitter later on if it's not already disclosed. I don't know. My bad. But that would be, I guess, officially releasing what the next chapter is going to be. But if you like to watch spoilers, you already know. My sister and I, we saw the trailer without realizing, because where DVD Leaks had released a joke one, well, what we thought was a joke one for Nick Cage, when the next one came out, we thought it was just another joke, and we watched it and we realized that was a real one. So the next chapter is called End Transmission. And we have a new survivor and a new killer. We have the Singularity, which is the killer, which looks like a weird robot mantis grasshopper. Kind of Dredge meets Skull Merchant, but like I'm hoping that it's more Dredge than Skull Merchant gameplay wise. And Gabriel was so much. So I will have the trailer going on. So if you don't want to see the trailer, then like why are you watching this video? Because this is definitely a massive spoiler. No idea what the new perks are yet. Usually, to be fair, once we get like the names and stuff, usually DBD Leaks give us some sort of like perk thing, but they have been going ham on Twitter, guys. Let me tell you, they've been going mental. I'm not in their Discord, but my sister's Discord is linked to theirs, so we get DVD leak information coming through, and oh my god, it's just been going mental. There's been a lot of cosmetics and stuff coming through, a lot of things. There's going to be a Slipknot and an Iron Maiden collection for outfits. And I swear to God, if Jeff doesn't get a nice outfit on both of those collections, considering he's the metalhead, I'll be pissed. I would love to see an emo Yunjin. There's already kind of an emo Yui going on, but we'll go through those cosmetics shortly. Yeah, so the new chapter is End Transmission, and that we're getting more information on that on obviously the anniversary stream. So that'll be June 13th. That'll be coming out. So we've got just a little under a month until the next chapter. And to be honest, I don't mind leaks, okay? Like, I don't mind a little bit, because Behaviour have kind of taken a step back from teasing things and giving us little hints and little screenshots of small little things that everyone's like, oh my god, that's definitely Springtrap. They stopped doing that sort of stuff for us, which I'm kind of sad about, because that's what used to build up the hype for me. So when DVD Leaks used to show little perk things and icons and names and all that stuff, I didn't mind it. However, I'm not a massive fan of them releasing the full-ass trailer this time around. I think that's a bit much because, again, I'm not too happy that I've already seen it. I would have liked to have seen it when I was watching the stream next week from DBD, but, you know, there's nothing I can do about it now. I've seen it, and that's about it, which is just unfortunate. Yeah, I usually like the leaks. I usually don't mind them. But again, Leaks by Daylight has been, DBD leaks, whatever the fuck you want to call them, they have been coming back on full force, mainly on their Discord, not necessarily on Twitter, but it's crazy. I am still hoping that Behaviour are trolling when it comes to the Nick Cage thing, but considering the fact it's been retweeted by Mandy Talk as well, saying that she's ecstatic for it, I don't think it's a fake. So yeah, we've got the Iron Maiden and the Slipknot collaborations. I would love to see some Jeff cosmetics. I'd love to see, honestly, I want a Meg cosmetic. I'm expecting maybe a Neo one because Neo's had some punky ones lately. So I'm expecting a Neo one and a Jeff one. I'm hoping for a Meg one, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be similar to the Cats and Dogs one, where we only got 2 survivors originally. So we had Claudette and Meg, and then later on they gave, was it Dwight and Jeff someone? I can't remember who got one after that, but they gave some other ones later, so we might only get 2 survivors with that, which, you know what, is fine. That's alright. They can maybe bring a bigger collection after that. There's going to be a collab with Naughty Bear, and excuse me if I say this wrong, Ikumi Nakamura? I don't know who that is. I don't know what that is, but it looks pretty cool. So I'm assuming we have 2 Legion skins, the one the bear and the female the mask is very Legion skin, and Oni, and judging by the pink like tie around the thigh, I'm assuming that's Yui Kimura. And honestly, if that outfit looks like it does like in that picture in the game, slay. I think it looks fantastic, and I will be wearing that whenever I play Yui, because I don't like Yui's cosmetics. I think they're very samey, and yeah, not a fan. Anyway, so yeah, some new cosmetics, a lot of information about future collaborations, which honestly, again, I'm kind of mixed feelings about, because I like to know this stuff. I like to know ahead of time, but I feel like there's just so much stuff coming out all in one day. It's been an exciting day. If there was drips and drabs, you know, if some of it got released tomorrow and some of it got released after the anniversary stream and all that sort of stuff, I probably wouldn't have minded as much seeing all this information, but seeing it all literally like in the space of half an hour, I think all this stuff came out, it's a lot to like kind of go through. So yeah, I guess the main things to look out for right now is the anniversary stream on Behaviour's Twitch channel. That's on the 23rd. Is that Monday? I don't know what day it is. What day is it today? Tuesday the 23rd will be the anniversary stream. From the banner that we can see, I can't see a time, so there's no time. Maybe that'll get confirmed later on, so keep an eye out on Behaviour's Twitter for that one, or on their Twitch. They're probably going to set an event for it at some point. So main dates is 23rd of May, so that's a Tuesday next week. 30th of June. And when's the Nick Cage one? Like, when's that being a thing? Okay, it says learn more July 5th. So we don't know when in July yet, but we'll learn more then. Maybe we'll learn a bit more on the anniversary stream now that the beans have been spilled. Other than that as well, the PTB is usually, in the last couple of years, it has usually been, like, as they're ending the anniversary stream, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, the PTB's live, so go download it. So the PTB will most likely be live on Tuesday next week as well. Judging by that then, so in the UK time, PTBs usually start either at 4 or 4:30 in the afternoon. So I'm gonna assume for UK people, stream might start at like 2 p.m. for UK, and then PTB will be out at 4:30, maybe 5. So that's kind of when I'm thinking about that. So PTB for the new killer and stuff. That's basically it, I guess. If there's any more, feel free to let me know. What do you guys think, first of all, of the idea of leaks in general? Like, how much has been leaked? What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on the new killer? I think it looks kind of like a modern day electronic alien sort of thing, by the little face hugger looking things that come out. I'm hoping for some interesting gameplay for this killer, because the last couple have been a flop. Disappointed it's not a licensed killer, but with a licensed chapter, but I guess we're getting Nick Cage, so what the fuck. What do you think about Nick Cage being in the game? What relevance do you think he has? I've seen some people say that they reckon he might be included in the film in some way, maybe a director, because he pushes over a director's chair or something in the trailer. I think that's a bit of a stretch, but maybe that would be the case. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you like this sort of content, I don't usually do it, but I might do it more if you like it, so feel free to like the video and subscribe to stick around to see any more content that I do. And yeah, have a good day, enjoy DBD if that's possible for you right now, because the games be gaming, and yeah, See you in the vlog.
Took a chance on a good thing, yeah. Now I got you on my right wing.